We're getting started now. When looking at this car, what's the first thing that really comes to mind? No, there's just a driver in this vehicle. When you see it, what do you think?
It's an accident.
It wasn't an accident. That's good. Anything else? You look at it. The front end is gone. Normally, the front end would be about where I am right now. It's been pushed all the way back. In fact, I used my coat. Got a little coat hanger there. I've never seen that position on a car before, but apparently if you peel it back far enough or get in a bad enough crash, you have this little bar that holds up the pillar between the front doors and the back doors. So in Folsom here, we're all from Folsom, right? Folsom High or Vista? Vista. See, don't get to Folsom High. You guys will be all over me. This is the Eagles. So at Vista, we have crashes in Folsom. Everybody who here has a cell phone? Who do you call? You call your mom when you see an accident. That's good, but that's not going to get you help. How long did the doctor say you have? An hour. So the longer it takes to get emergency people there, the less chance you have of surviving. So calling mom, although good, she could help you, probably not the best thing to do. Calling 911 is the best thing to do. 911, it goes to police. Police say 911, what's your emergency? You say, I have a crash. It's right in front of Mercy Folsom. Hey, we know where that is. They dispatch units. Probably speaking, if you look around, do you see a fire truck here? You do? Do you right now? I don't see one. Typical. Fire guys stay at their station. Police were told to go out, roam around, look for crime. So we're driving around. We will survive. We will come first. We will be the first ones here. So you look like you've always wanted to be a police officer. Guess what? You just passed the academy. Good job. You're off of training. So here's your police vest. So you're the police officer. Dispatch said, hey, go to this big bad crash over there. Give me an arm. There we go. And you come over here and you see this. What's the first thing that goes to your mind when you see this crash? People died, first thing. What else? Anybody else? What's the first thing you see when you see this? It's all crushed up. Yep. I'm thinking, oh my God, this is bad. This isn't a normal crash. This isn't good. People could have died here. Well, what's the first thing you're going to do on scene? You just got here. You tell dispatch, hey, dispatch, I'm here. I'm 97. Because we talk in codes. All right, I'm 97. What are we doing now? Try to save the person. Yeah, that's pretty good, right? Everybody? Who here would do something else? Check to see if they're alive? Okay, I don't care about people in this car right now. If you're in this car, I'm sorry. I do not care about you. What's my number one concern at this crash scene? Get it off the road? Okay, that's good. Thank you. Anybody else? Blocked off so nobody else hits the car. Safety for others. I don't care about you. I care about me. Who's going home tonight? I am. If my head's in this car and I'm helping out somebody here and somebody hits me, where does that put us? We're both in bad places. So I go, oh no. So what do you need? Backup, because we're cops and we need the world here. So you're, oh boy, bad crash. I need more people. So more people show up. So dispatch says, 10-4, we're going to send some more units. So you always wanted to be a Folsom police officer. You just got promoted. You got the ring gear. Whoop, whoop. Here we are. So you arrive. Now the two of you guys are going to talk. You're going to be like, oh, wow, hey, I think there's a bad guy over there. But it's a little, but you're the meat. We're going to block off roadway. So what I want you to do is just go over there, stand behind the camera person, and you're blocking off the roadway over there. So he's blocking off over there, and you and the Blue Eagles. Could you go off and block? I don't have any more jackets. I could give you mine, but that'd be cool. And remember, I'm that selfish guy. I care about me. So now the roadway is blocked off. Now we can start dealing with these passengers. Now we can start looking into, hey, what's going on? Are we alive? Are we dead? What's going on? She may have done it. You could block off the roads with cars. So we block off and we get here and we look in and oh my goodness gracious, wow, that's bad. How many people were in this car?
One.
Just one?
Yeah.
That was my story. What's your story? How many people were in this? Four? Good. I'm glad you didn't make it a clown car. So there are 4 people in this car. So you're number 1. Come on over here. For you, I have a lovely seat. Go ahead and sit there. I'd normally have you lay down on the ground, but I don't want you to get wet. So there's one. come on up here. You're 2. You're 3. Come on up with me, please. And how about you? Number 4. You're the passenger. So these are the 4 people in my car, and luckily, hopefully, they're all together. I have been to crash scenes here in Folsom where everyone starts talking about Tim. Because we're cops. We separate you. We want independent stories. I want you to tell me what happened. I want you to tell me what happened. I want you to tell me what happened. It gets really old because I hear the same things over and over and over again. But the reason why we do that is sometimes we hear, you're talking about Tim. You're talking about Tim. You're talking about Tim. Well, he's not talking. He's dead. So he doesn't talk. So I go, is that Tim? No, that's not Tim. That's not Tim. No, that's what's your name? Ryan, that's Ryan. So Ryan's dead, so Ryan doesn't tell us his name. Is that Tim? No, that's Ryan. Tim? Ryan, is that Tim? Do either one of you two have a nickname named Tim? No, so where's Tim? We've literally had a helicopter flying over scene that says, hey, you guys need any assistance? We see you down there. Hey, you know what? We're getting talked to about some guy named Tim. Could you FLIR the area? You know, FLIR, forward-looking radar stuff, where they look and you can see little hot spots. And they go, yeah, we got a hot spot over there. We go check it out, and Tim's been ejected from the vehicle. Maybe he's walking wounded. Maybe he gets out of the car, and he's like, oh, man, I'm really hurt. He flops over. One of our officers came from Placerville. He said he took a fatal collision. He's sitting there, and he's writing up the collision report an hour and a half later. Writing the collision report, talking, oh, no, yeah, and he walks over, and he hears this, oh. Keeps walking. He's doing his measurements. Oh, help. What is that? Finally, he looks over the bushes. There's a guy that was involved in the collision an hour and a half later that no one knew about. So we're going to ask you all questions. What happened? Who was driving the car? Who was in the car? Where were you seated? What was going on? And you're like, dude, I'm in pain. Shut up. Shut up, stupid cop. Get the medics here. Oh, and by the way, I have first aid and CPR training. Woohoo! You know what that means? I have no advanced life support. More importantly, that means I get to go, hey man, it's going to be okay. Okay, I don't hear the fire department yet, but they're on their way. They're on their way, okay? The fire department's coming. And I'm going to tell him, even though I might turn around from him and go, did you see the cut on, I may be doing that, but I got to tell him, I got to turn around and go, oh. It'll be okay, man. Everything's good. You're doing good. No, you're going to make it. So if he's cut, he's bleeding and everything. I have my little gloves. I put my gloves on. But guess what? I need to help everybody else out. So you and your friends, see that big cut that's just squirting blood? I know enough because I've got that basic first aid and CPR. We need direct pressure on that. So what I need you to do is put your hand right on that cut. Keep direct pressure on that. You got that? You good? You all right? Everything's good? Now I may ask you stupid things. Who's the president? What's today's date? Where are you coming from? Where are you going to? What's your mom's name? All that other stuff. Why do I want to know that stuff? I want to know your level of consciousness. Are you here? Or are you kind of like, Pluto, today's Sunday, I don't know what's going on, because I'm not going to have, whoa, he's dying here. Direct pressure. We need that direct pressure. No, you're not. I mean, you are good. Talk to him. Tell him everything's going to be all right. Now, I'm also going to ask you different questions, because I am a cop and I need to know. Were there drugs involved? Was there alcohol involved? Who wants to tell a cop there was, oh, dude, don't say that. Wow, that's just wrong. So, if there's drugs and alcohol involved, who wants to tell a cop, yeah, I've been drinking? Woohoo, I got some drugs on me right now, my friend. We were burning some grass out in the backyard before we got in the car. But I need to know that. Why do I need to know that? Do I care right now? Yeah, I do. A little bit I do, because I have to write a report. I document everything. We document what's going on. But I really want to know, well, you got to hold it on. He could die. How would you like him to die? So I need to know. So when the medics get here, because I like going to the medics, when they show up, there'll be one guy with a different color helmet. Look at fire trucks. Look at ambulance crews. You always see guys with different looking helmets. If you see a bunch of guys with like black helmets, one guy with a white helmet, very important. So I go to the captain and I say, hey, Captain, this is what we got. Major injury accident. That guy I think is dead. I don't know. I can't pronounce death. I just didn't see any signs of life. I think he's dead. Might not be. You guys better check him out. But other than that, I got him. He's bleeding from something bad stuff. She's giving him direct pressure. She's kind of walking wounded. I'm not really sure about her. They say that they've been doing shrooms, Vicodin, weed, alcohol, Xanax, whatever it is. That's what they say they've been doing. They were huffing some stuff. I don't know what's going on. They need to know that because the medics can give you medication that will right now take you out of whatever has induced you into the state that you're in. But if they don't know that, they can't help you. They can't tell you where it's hurt. So you're sitting here all, okay, yeah. And you have how long again? 1 hour. Time is ticking. Our response time for the first unit in is about 8 minutes in Folsom. You have 52 minutes left. Do you really want to hold that information back from me? I get it. I'm a cop. Ooh, big bad cop. I don't really care right now. We'll talk later today, choices and consequences. There may be consequences to those drugs you took. But right now, I don't care. Unfortunately for Ryan, Ryan's dead. So for Ryan, he's a slab of meat right now, literally. You saw the pictures of the people in the car with their heads cut off. That's where they remained. In Folsom, you'll remain there for probably 6 to 8 hours. Just laying there. How many people, we talk about cell phones. People drive past with cell phones, taking pictures, because this is cool, isn't it? Until you know somebody in the vehicle, until somebody, a friend of a friend of a friend. We've had people get notified of people being in major injury accidents, their parents, that sort of thing, by people's pictures, Twitter, all that other good stuff. Because, oh, it's pretty cool. Look at that bad crash. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Saw a bad crash. Oh, you guys should come by. I don't need more people here. Those people that are on my perimeter spots, doing good? See, he's getting questions that you don't know about right now. Where literally, I've stood right here, right across from where we are right now. There was a helicopter right there, and I had a lady drive up, stop, and goes, excuse me. Me? Yeah, come here. Yes, ma'am, can I help you? Yeah, could you move that helicopter? Well, I've always loved to fly helicopters. I haven't gotten the training or skill yet. I could try, because I'm a little bit of a smart aleck. Well, the pilot's in it. Son of a gun, he is. The pilot is in that helicopter. Let me go ask him. Hold on. And I walked away, and I got about 20 feet away, and I turned around and came back and said, no, I'm not asking him to move this helicopter. Why are helicopters here? Bad things have happened. That's life. We need to land a helicopter because you only have that hour, and driving you doesn't get you there in time. Whoa, direct pressure. He is dying. He's getting cold. He's getting pale. You need to keep it on there. I thought you guys were friends. Wow. So helicopter, when the helicopters get here. So we're still waiting for medics. The medics haven't gotten here. Does anyone know the difference between a fire engine and a fire truck? I hear yes and I hear no. Someone said yes over here. What does the engine have on it that the truck doesn't, or vice versa?
A water thing.
A water thing. It's very good. Fire apparatus do have water things, but I think they're all attached with water things.
Well, the truck has ladders.
The truck has ladders. The truck has different equipment than the engines do. The engines have ladders, maybe not as big, but they still have ladders. The big thing that the trucks have are the jaws of life. If you look at this car, you can see these little crumple marks here in the middle. And maybe, I don't know if they're on that end, this end, you can see this right here. This is how they got them out. They cut the A pillar there, which is the front pillar. They cut it over here, and they made this a flip-top car. So they snip, flip, and then they're able to get people out. The person driving this car did not survive this collision. The person driving the car that hit this car was drunk, and they did not survive the collision. This is what about probably 130 miles an hour looks like when you have two cars going head on. So we're here. We're still waiting on medics. Hopefully they came. I don't know where they are. So we're going to keep going. We're going to say that the medics showed up because firemen, and not to be a cop fireman kind of thing, firemen don't do anything alone. Cops were all afraid. I got a flashlight on. It's daytime. I don't know. I'm afraid of the dark. So when the fire crew gets here, they're going to bring an engine to begin with probably. When they see this, they're going to bring their truck out, and they're going to bring a medic. They put one person for each occupant. How many occupants did we have? 4. One's dead. We don't really need to deal with a dead one. Again, slab of meat. The best thing our slab of meat's going to get when the fire truck gets here is I don't carry one of these cool little blankets in my car, but they do. And they come up and they go, all right, yep, you're dead. You're dead. There you go. That's it. That's all the dignity that dead body gets. That's it. He's there. Now, certain people, if you look around at everyone's shoes, there's some people you might be able to know who they were by just their shoes. I did not cover his shoes all the way. There are news helicopters that can fly over through 3,000 feet, take video, and tell you what size shoe you're wearing. They don't out of respect. I've had people drive past, ooh, look at that dead body, drive back 4 or 5 times, taking pictures like we talked about. That's the most respect this body's going to get from me right now. The corner, I can't do anything. I can't touch it, can't go through the pockets. This body now belongs to the corner. So, wherever they were, if they were in our way, we might pick it up and move it. And we document in our report, and this time, these firefighters moved the body from one point to another. That's it. Then the firefighters will come over and they start doing their primary and secondary treatment. Look, here they come. See, I gotta go like this. Oh, no, you're still bleeding. He is still bleeding. He is so bad. And you are not friends. I would get a new set of friends, my friend. Seriously, because she won't even hold on to you. See? So, when they get here, I go. So my originating officer, here you are. Here's the medics. They're finally here. When the medics get here, I want you to tell them what happened. What do we got so far? Dead body, you think? Hurt? Pretty bad? Fine person? Walking wounded. All right. Here they come. Go over there and tell them. No, you got to go over there. So you're going to go over there and talk to them about that. While she's doing that, again, we're going to pretend that they came with an engine and they came with some other people. So you've always wanted to be a firefighter. You're my fire captain. You're the engineer, so you're the driver. You're a firefighter. So if the 3 of you can kind of go over there and maybe look at the patients and everything. So now we need the engine company. So you're an engineer. You're a fire person, you're a fire person, you're a fire person. You are my engine company. So you have to bust out the jaws of life and start working on this car and doing all the stuff that you do there. Blocking it off, that sort of thing, okay? All right. So, fire's just getting here. They're just getting started. They're just doing their thing. And we are probably 10, 15 minutes in. How much time do I have left? 45 minutes. Now we find out, dun, 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 the one person that wasn't doing so well, when they look at them and they have their advanced life support stuff, they think, uh-oh, he's got to go. Helicopter. He is going to get transported with a helicopter. You good? Yeah, that's good. So, the fire department also wants one fire person for each of our victims. So you guys are all staying. Who's my captain on that rig? You're the captain? Oh, dude, you can't be with him then. You're the captain.
I'm not the captain.
Well, who's the captain? You're the captain. All right, you're the captain now because you guys are doing this. So you're my fire captain. So you're kind of in control of the whole thing. So now you have to set up a landing zone. So for our landing zone, we need an engine and another, at least an engine, and maybe a medic to help block off traffic. The reason for that is anytime a helicopter lands, they want to have an engine company in case, because what can happen with helicopters? They can break, they can blow up, they can crash. You want to have fire right then helping you out. So go ahead and get me another engine company. Doom, doom, doom. You're my engine company. So I need the 3 of you to go back that way. And you are going to be blocking traffic for them, and so are you. So go back there with the fire people. So they're blocking our scene for our helicopter. Any questions so far in this crash? Yes. You were our truck company. You're taking apart the car. Make it so we can get to those. All right. Hey, did we do good? You were all right? All right. So, right now, hold on. I know I moved a lot of people here, but you'll see how quickly this is going to keep going up and up and up. So you've always wanted to fly helicopters. So you're my helicopter pilot. You're my flight nurse. So I want you guys to go fly over there and just kind of hover in the area. They'll be circling. We'll have you land when we need you. So you got it. Hey, our firefighters working on our patients. Here's your transport crew. This guy's the worst. He's the worst. He's checking life out. Oh no. Barely hurt right there. So they're just starting to work on our severely hurt guy. While they're doing that, we're still working on the car. We now have a fatal. If you look back behind you, you see the officer in the other officer in uniform? He's the PIO, the Public Information Officer for the police department. So we're going to call him and say, hey, we've got a fatal. We know the news reporters are going to be blowing up, so we got to get PIOs here. You, sir, you got the hair all looking good. You're my PIO. I need you to go stand over there. When the news gets here, you go talk to them. So they're working on him. Sorry. Why don't we, if you have not been given a job yet, come this way. If you have been given a job, kind of stay back behind everybody. So come on down here.
Oh.
So now all of a sudden, okay, here, listen. Now all of a sudden, it's gone out over the wire. There are people listening to the radio that have heard there's a fatal accident in Folsom. So I need the major networks. You, that's my dead guy? Oh yeah, good. My dead guy Ryan's over there still. You're Fox 40. Go ask our PIO. There you go. Go ask our PIO. Raise your hand, PIO. Ask him a bunch of questions about the crash. You are News 10. You're the big. You're the BBC. I don't know why you guys were over here, but you came over here from Britain. Go ask him questions in your best British accent. So they're all talking to him about what happened in the crash. How much information are we going to give out as police officers? Hardly any. We're going to say fatal crash, looking into it. Alcohol may or may not have been a factor. Don't have to know the identities, because can we give out any identities? Nope. Coroner gets to do that. And we have a coroner. We're going to call the coroner up, and we're going to have the body snatchers come out. So you're going to be a body snatcher. You're going to be a body snatcher. So I need you guys just go to the back. And no, you two. You are the coroner. So you look over cause of death and anything. So go ahead and rotate back to the back. So now while they're there, did the ER doctor talk about how much medication you're going to get right here? What type of pain meds are they going to give you? Anyway. Sleeping medicine? No. All right, hold on. I've lost you now. Come back with me. Come back. This is serious. How much pain medicine do you think you're going to get on scene? Absolutely none. How much are you going to get in the hospital? Probably none until they figure out what's going on. One of the things that they do, did he talk about shoving something up your butt? Don't be shocked, because this is going to happen. They need to know if you're like him. They don't know, is he paralyzed? What's going on? One of the quickest ways to tell is they take this little bar and they put it up your sphincter, and if you don't go, whoa, what's going on? Then they say, well, maybe they're paralyzed. How fun is that? Oh, and by the way, when you go out on Friday nights, hold on, I know that was weird, funny, haha. When you go out Friday nights, Saturday nights, when you go out, when you dress for school, who wears the crappiest clothes you own? Who wears nice clothes? Because they've got some cool little scissors. You guys got scissors? Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. See this? This is a bone drill. If they can't get your veins to give you IVs and stuff, they'll drill. So they will drill into your bone. They will cut your clothes off. You will be naked in front of the world. How many blankets do I have in my car? None. So when you're out in the middle of the roadway and that is my operating table and they're there, I might take my jacket and do this. I might try and stand and make a little wall like you do in soccer for a penalty kick. But other than that, you're going to be naked in front of the world. The reason for that is they need to see your body and where you're hurting, that sort of thing. So they got them hooked up to a bunch of different stuff. They're looking at them. Again, this is all happening fast. I'm trying to find out what was going on. If I didn't get a chance to talk to him beforehand, I'm literally over his head. So here's the deal. In a kind of funny, joking way, a real stage scenario, we just showed you what it could be like in a major injury collision. Most major injury collisions that I've been to could have been prevented by people not drinking, not texting, not driving too fast. It's all about choice. This whole program is based on preventing alcohol and risk-related trauma to youth. You could be in a car with someone that wants to drive faster and faster and faster and thinks that they're the Fast and Furious. You could be in a car with someone drinking and driving. Make the right choice.